Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. I'm going to do a quick video on putting these legs that we finished up the other day. Hey guys, welcome back to the shop. I'm going to do a quick video on putting these legs that we finished up the other day with the casters on it, on the press. I'm just going to kind of do it film lapse just so we can kind of get through it and then kind of show you it, but I figured I'd film it while we're doing it. For those of you who are following, this is the piece that was actually in that mill when we were working on those pieces and all that noise being made. So this is the final piece. I don't know if you can see it, but so this is what it ended up looking like. A bunch of pockets and actually a little bit of a pain in the butt making this piece, but it came out pretty good. So we're happy with it. It has nothing to do with this project, but I figured I'd show it to you. Alright, so we're just going to get to the putting this thing together and moving on. Okay, so there it is. A little more work than I thought it was going to be. Kind of scuffed up my bed here a little bit, trying to get these fingers aligned. It sounded so easy in the catalog or in the instruction manual, but yeah, not so much. So, but it's all lined up now, I think. Feels a little weird, but so these are all set up, ready to go. And there's our little caster project. Those worked out pretty well. We'll see how they hold up when I'm actually doing some bending, but so not a bad press brake. It'll suffice for what we want. So, well, that's it for now. That was a longer project than I had hoped. So hopefully next time we talk, it'll be back onto the Wilton grinder or sander so we can get those projects done. All right, that's it for now. Cheers.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is kind of the end of that last tape. I just wanted to do a real quick recap in case someone's searching for this thing online and they wanted to know what the feedback was or issues I had. So I'm just going to walk around it real quick and show you some of the things that I had a problem with. They might have been just my problem, and some of it was their problem, but some of it might have just been my problem. So I'm going to walk around to show you some different things that were of a concern of mine and a little bit more of a problem than I thought they'd be. And then that'll be the recap for this thing. Again, this is for people if they're thinking about buying one of these, some of the things that I saw. So let me just grab it and we'll take a walk around.
Alright guys, so a couple things. The whole aligning of the fingers, in the book, it explains it very clearly how they expect you to do it by loosening a few of these bolts, the tie bolt, bringing the sled up and bringing it to 90 degrees and then bringing the fingers up, bringing the table forward and getting them pinched together and all straight. It sounds great. Maybe it works for other people, but it didn't work at all for me. You can even see here I've kind of nicked the bed a bit doing that. So that wasn't as easy as it sounded for whatever reason. I ended up doing it a little differently, loosening it all up. I ended up just putting a straight edge across here, a sine bar, and then bringing the fence up to that. And it seemed to work a lot better for me other than using this here. So that was one of the issues. One of the other things that was kind of a bummer, and I'm sure it was not meant to be this way, but all these tensioning bolts for all these tie straps here, there's one here, there's one on the end here, there's one on the end here, there's one under here, and there's another one under there. Well, none of those were tightened at all. So this one on the bottom, it does give you some instructions to kind of deflect the table a little bit to get things flush. But so that one I can see why that was loose. But all these other ones, none of them were tightened. So I put a little preload on all of them. Not really sure how much preload you're supposed to put on them, but I put something. There were probably 6 fasteners missing of different, between the M8s and M6s or M10s. So I ended up having to get some of those additional. But other than that, I think, you know, pretty much for the price of this thing and for what we're going to use it for, it's going to be just fine. But those were the couple of the issues that I had. Everything else seemed to go together pretty good. You'll see in one of the videos that these counterweights were adjusted all the way up, and when I put it on, it it kind of made the whole table go out of control and smash a little bit, but nothing really major. But so I wish those were adjusted all the way down, so that didn't happen. But again, that was more of operator error than Grizzly error. But other than that, that's a great machine. So one of the projects that we're going to be working on, probably late January, is going to be using this press, or this press brake. So look forward to it. So that's the only feedback I had, just for anyone that was looking. But other than that, you know, like the casters worked out really well. Actually moves pretty freely.
around the shop. So, you know, those casters seem to be sufficient enough. But other than that, we will wait until we have a project for it, and then we'll videotape that. So that's all I had. Later. Cheers.